Rightio, boys, focus yourself, because we've got a little bit of hocus pocus coming from the Tenso. Yeah, the Tenso is going to be rocking a Chaos Sorcerer doing a little bit of hocus pocus, apparently. That's what he said. And Adila is going to be playing as the Warp Spider Exile on Greentooth Gorge. The abuse potential is tremendous. Really good map for Eldar due to how safe the gen farms are. Really good map for the Warp Spider Exile due to the amount of impassable terrain all over the place. And all the garrisons which he can hide in and pew pew you from, which can be very frustrating. Adila going to be opting for a double Guardian build here to focus fire the heretics, I assume, but can be risky against a sorcerer. I don't know if he knows if he's against a sorcerer or not. Sorcerer can really punish those guardians by going for his flame sword teleport vestments combo, and then of course he teleports after them and chops them up, and yeah, they bleed a lot. Can be risky. So we'll see what success he can have. Adila, you're not playing Battle Sector at the moment, mate. It's not turn-based. You need to keep your units moving. Clearly, the rust is real. Adila blobbing up all of his infantry right now. Of course, heretics do not want to take this fight. Really? Really, Tenso? Fast grenade launchers. That is very unusual. That's not going to help you against the Banshees, is the problem. If he had the Aspirant Champion, maybe. I mean, he still wouldn't want to go in with these two Guardians pew-pewing. He needs to kill a few of the Guardians with his CSM bolters first. That was a nice barrage, though, from the GLs coming out. I guess Adila quite shocked to see it. Can we get a good Doom Bolts down here? That's the question. It wasn't great. It was okay. It didn't completely miss. Noting that all the shurikens are hitting that frontal CSM. Okay, it's changed models now. Banshees having to retreat, taking a lot of pew-pew there from the bolters and the grenade launchers and the autoguns. Guardians nearly taking out the sorcerer there. Not quite. They're going to have to leave. It's a grenade, though. Can we get a good grenade spike? Let us see. It's going to chip one of them. Not full damage, though. Damn it, I forgot to go offline again. Fucking hell, I always do that. And Adila's going to be going fast rangers. Tenso drops a gen. Probably... Oh, okay. I was going to say maybe he wants more, given he's already got an upgrade. But actually, his timing for Noise Marines is perfect. Fair enough. Get the gen afterwards then. And then start getting some more upgrades. You obviously want your AC on your other tick. You want... You probably have to go sword teleport on your sorcerer on this map, I would imagine. Be very shocked if you don't. But the entire Eldar army is coming out once again. And that was a good Doom Bolts. Look at that. Half HP down on the Guardians. Just over a third. Took off the Banshees. Let's see if they're going to manage to get to full HP before the next fight or not. There's going to be a lot of healing for them. But the majority of the Chaos army is having to retreat here. Spiders coming out as well as the Rangers. And we've got infiltrated Noise Marines going to meet the Guardians here and give them a bad time. I'm not sure why Adila sent the weaker Guardian squad over to the VP that was deeper there. Should have sent the weak one here, and the one with the grenades, well, you know, the battle equipment over here, and they could have fleeted off, and they wouldn't bleed as much because they were higher HP. Only lost 2 models in that Guardian squad anyway, so not a huge deal. But it is something. He's got some long rifles now on his Rangers. They'll do good DPS with them against the heavy infantry. But they're very squishy. Oh, that was a well-timed cacophony. Negated the kinetic pulse knockback there. A Ranger falls and a Noise Marine falls. I find this so unusual. Tenso prioritized getting the Eternal War on his CSM before getting upgrades on his Sorcerer. And with the teleport here, she'll be able to finish off the Spider. Let's go, Tenso! Yo, hocus pocus, brother! He's on 12 HP! He was totally in range. He could have teleported here, turned around, and done that beautiful sync kill where he levitates the enemy and flings them. Absolutely wasted opportunity. Terrible to see. Tenso, what are you doing? Fuck, man. Man. Every little win against the Warp Spider is huge in Tier 1. Because his economy can get out of control as the game goes on. He's got double grenade launchers. That's novel. That is novel. Huh. Well, Autak could be very good in Tier 2. That's for sure. And he's going for full DPS on the Spider. If he hunts down those grenade launchers with a Spider, they are gonna suffer. Honestly, I was gonna say you might need to get the Aspiring Champions. Check this out. He's not even got the accessory here, which is going to increase his damage by 50%, and look at that. He already just minces those fuckers. This gives him extra range too. Yeah, every burst is going to pop at least one heretic, if not multiple. I mean, that's heretics with the Aspiring Champion. Look at them pop. So Sorcerer teleports in. Chase after that Spider. No, Banshee's already retreating. I was wondering if they were going to be in retreat path there. It's funny, the little game of cat and mouse between the Sorcerer and the Spider teleporting after one another. Doombot's coming in. Interrupted by the kinetic pulse there. Actually going to lead to the death of the Sorcerer, potentially. Can the Spider teleport after a melee? He's not gonna. He doesn't need to. Takes them out regardless. Knows when he's trying to get in close. But they get shut up by the What Spider Exarch. But a lot of grenade launchers coming in. Just trying to disrupt them for a short while with grenade there. But yeah, got to retreat before the rest of those grenades go in. So they're going to do some serious damage. Warp Spider would love to just pew-pew the heretics out in the open here and get some models, but he can't because he'll just get silenced by the Sonic Blaster and be unable to shoot. So he's forced to keep meleeing and eventually gets forced off the battlefield. Let's look at the economies, shall we? Tenso looking really good in his eco, very well balanced right now. He's actually up about 20 power, but he gets to tier 2 with pretty much optimal timing. Adila actually floating Requisition, which is interesting. But it's not bad for him because he is the Warp Spider Exarch, and I'm thinking about his tier 2 choices here. Against this very ranged heavy composition of Tenso, I'd be wanting an Autak. It's an extra melee threat. You're buffing the speed damage and healing your Banshees with a jump, and you're giving everyone around you more damage resistance against ranged. It makes perfect sense, I would say. Of course, he's the Warp Spider Exarch, so he can use his global to call in a Warp Spider Brood for cheaper. What the hell was that? Whoa! He teleported, but the sync kill had already triggered. So it pulled him back to the location that he started the teleport. That looked very odd. Dawn of War 2, man. Crazy game. And then probably a Wraith Lord afterwards. You don't really want to go a Falcon because it's the Sorcerer and you can teleport Last Cannons and Plague Marines around, which is not great for a very squishy Falcon. You want the robustness of the Wraith Lord. I'm just thinking of AV potential as well. I guess you could go Fire Dragons. You got Crackshot to support them in some manner. Probably wouldn't. We'll see. The Blood Crusher is going to come out nice and early, and I think it will put in a good amount of work actually. But if Adila plays it right, he should be able to deal with the Blood Crusher just using his Warp Spiders plus his Banshees. Banshees obviously need their Exarch. It's just if you've got a Warp Spider squad, you've got 2 Guardians and you've got a DPS Spider as your hero, you're going to kill heretics super fast, which then means there's no worship support for the Blood Crushers. This is a nice little combo though. Look at that Dark Flames hitting everything and also in the retreat path, using it just as he knocked over the units with the Cacophony. Really nice Dark Flames there to secure that engagement win, but he did actually lose one of his heretic squads there, I think to the range of fire on the sides. You didn't notice? And he's going to manually buy the Warp Spiders. I find that a bit odd. Oh, does he not have the red? Oh, how much red is it to call in a Warp Spider Brood? I don't remember. Is it 200? Surely not. Right? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, but he's manually buying it. They probably save the resources to get the Wraith Lord afterwards. Either way, at least he killed a heretic, so now there's less worship support for the Blood Crusher. Might be hard for Tenso to keep up the map control with that heretic going down. Probably does want to replace it. But he's killing a lot of infrastructure for now. Has he got power blades? Oh, he's actually upgrading to power blades. Damn, you don't see that often. Heavy melee Warp Spider Exarch, 55 DPS, roughly. 53.5, but nice use of the Warp Global there for the Sorcerer. Just teleports his Blood Crusher out. Going to rotate him over to what? Not to the Heretics, just to the base. But you can't heal the Blood Crusher in the base. You do need to repair it or worship it. One or the other. There goes the Spider. Teleports straight in and procs a special. He gets specials with those power blades. In retail, he actually has those specials by default. Can you believe it? Imagine how annoying that will be. Teleports in, just instantly sends you all flying. A little bit early there on his teleport. The Blood Crusher's he's still using his charge to try and disengage. He ain't gonna get out. But now, easy bash for Adila. What Spiders need to start contributing their big boy DPS. It's gonna be Bloodletters. Yeah, it feels kind of awkward for Chaos, to be honest. There's not really a great choice for them. I don't know why he doesn't have the Flame Sword and his Sorcerer, though. That seems weird. Blastmaster. First shot's not going to do all. Dodged by the retreat. Bloodletter's going to be teleporting onto the Spiders, but of course they can themselves teleport away. We're getting a lot of that this game, aren't we? Teleports versus teleports. Yeah. Bloodletter's light infantry versus all this piercing, they gotta get out of there. With no worship support in particular. It's looking good for Adila. Compositionally, I prefer to be in his situation, I think. Going for the Rod of Warpfire. Okay. Fine. See where it takes him. Rangers are way too far forward here. Oh, that's a bad retreat path. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He misses the Warpfire, though. It doesn't matter. Kills them anyway with a ranged DPS. Blastmaster's rather caught out of position there. Why were they so far forward? Jeez. Focus fire the Bloodletters. They're not in worship. Tenso is not doing well with his worship positioning. Nice worship to dodge the grenade. Healing up both sides as well, and then the Bloodletters are going to re-engage. See, Spiders here focusing the CSM, which of course are heavy infantry, so they don't take too much damage. Kind of just abusing those Guardians in melee. This is good though. Spiders picking up a lot of kills. Yeah. Yeah. God, he's a nightmare. He is such a nightmare to fight, honestly. I mean, Adila got a little bit of bleed in there. What did he kill? A couple of Blastmasters, 7 Heretics, 2 CSM. It's something. But he lost his Rangers. Look at this guy, man. Oh my god. Tearing through even Bloodletters. The extra range that he gets from the targeters as well. Really strong. Goodbye, Bloodletters. Goodbye, my friend. Teleport wars are going to continue, it seems. Just warp fire him. Go on, warp fire him before you leave. It'll do something. He really does do crazy damage, doesn't he, with both those upgrades. Blastmaster keeps setting up way too forward and on its own. I don't know why. Oh, and Tenso's letting his micro slip here. What was he looking at? Was he looking down here? You might have just seen this red on the minimap and he looked over, and the next thing you know, a lot of piercing damage here. Takes out his squishy sorcerer, who was already weak from being pew-pewed by the spider, who's now back to his power blades. Well, CSM needs to go back to the base and heal. This is an interesting one. Tenso's going to get to tier 3 before Adila. Eldar tier 3 notoriously weak compared to others. Chaos tier 3 pretty strong. Eldar tier 3, by the way, will be getting buffs in the next patch. It's not out already. I don't know why Adila keeps grenading worshipping heretics. That's a pretty bad use of the grenade. Banshee trying to do their thing to chop it up. Is the spider in here? He's not. Why is the spider not here? He needs to be here helping. This blood crusher's getting healed by the worship. Nothing was focus firing the worshipping ticks. It's a big mistake there from Adila. Too busy attacking the bloodletters who've teleported in his retreat and actually take out the banshees. I was going to say, the good thing for Adila, in spite of being behind in the tech ever so slightly, is that he's got a huge VP lead, but maybe he's going to throw it here. Losing the banshees is pretty big. Another grenade going in, but not great. You're only hitting the aspiring champion. Ooh, can he take out the blood crusher? Man, that would have been close. Bloodletter's coming over, probably just secure it. Oh, and the fact he's still got the energy for a charge. Yeah, you just charge away, knock you over, and then you're going to be in trouble. Fire Prism. Alright, well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of rough, isn't it? So, I was complaining earlier about going with Falcon against the Sorcerer with the teleporting AV potential. Well, Fire Prism is even worse because it's even slower. But at least it's a source of AV, because he kind of needs one now. He lost the Banshees. However, he is going to struggle against the Infiltration Worship because he doesn't have detectors, since he lost his Rangers. Not really sure that the Rod of Warp Fire has been worth it. Those Warp Fires haven't really done anything. I feel like I've seen the Sorcerer in melee quite a lot as well, so why not just go for the Sword of Flame in tier 1? I think that would make a lot more sense, really. Don't know why Adila put the gate literally right on top of the VP as well, but somehow Tenso hasn't seen it anyway, so I guess that works. Feels bad though, because no Banshees to pop out of it. Not quite the same when you don't have Banshees to pop out the gate next to the enemy. Well, there goes a Haywire and a Fire Prism. That should be a dead Blood Crusher. Where's the Worship? Why did it charge so far forward? That was kind of weird. I guess because he knew he killed the Banshees, he didn't think there'd be any AV, but even if you didn't realise your opponent was tier 3, there could be a Bright Lance and it still would have been suicide. Or even a Wraithlord with a shoulder-mounted Bright Lance. That's nice. Look at the energy regen. Holy shit. Wow. That's a lot of energy regen. Can the Fire Prism save the day? So we've got Autocannon Terminators. Yeah, this is a pain in the ass. Of course, they've got fire on the move, anti-vehicle damage here. But the real problem is that, unlike most infantry, you can't knock these guys over. So the Fire Prism's great against stuff like knobs, because you can just chain knock them back. By the time they stand up again, you've hit them with another disperse shot and knocked them over. And you literally stop them being able to do anything other than suffer. But Terminators can't be knocked over. So they don't care. And they don't take a lot of damage from the dispersed shot, because it's reliant on the fact that it can keep knocking you over and doing AoE damage. So Terminators are a pretty hard counter. And that is why Adila is going to be getting Seer Council, who are a dedicated power melee squad. Chaos Terminators have got that 20% melee resist, so it'll help him a bit against the Seers, but They do not want to stand toe-to-toe against the Seers. The DPS of the Seers in melee is just way too high. Finally, a good Blastmaster shot. Going to force off those Guardians. Picking up a Warlock to increase their durability. And here are the Seers. Oh, beautiful Blastmaster shot again. Terminators are going to commit. They're probably going to kill the Prism. Yeah, they get the Prism. But they're in really deep now without a teleport. But of course, he's the Sorcerer, and the Sorcerer's back at base. So he can just warp them out. Oh, does he not have the red for warp? What is warp? 100 now, not 75? Oh shit, I don't think he has the red for the warp. This could be huge. Grenade launcher barrage coming in to disrupt the Seers. Actually disrupts all of them. Really nice barrage there. Well done. Will this be enough to save them? I mean, the teleport cooldown will go off eventually. Spider's going to go in with his Power Blaze, tie up the Blastmaster. We've even got a Zenith Shrine here. That's going to buff the DR of nearby units. He phase shifts, and it missed the Terminators. Interesting. And now a Warp Fire to disrupt the Seers, and it gets most of them. Oh my god. How are these Terminators getting out? Robes of Torment gets put down. Needs to swap to the range stance now and shoot that damn chains. Yeah, he gets it, but they got out. The Terminators got out. How the hell? Man, I'm actually kind of surprised. And now the combined splash damage of the Zenith Shrine plus the Order Cannon is actually really hurting those Warp Spiders. Doombolts going over there could be brutal. The Zenith Shrine actually putting in a good amount of work there. CSM forced off the Guardians. One of the Guardians got wiped. Yeah, Tenso looking good here. And the problem is the 65 VPs versus 232 versus a teleporting webway gate dropping Fiend. Potentially enough red for an Eldritch Storm for Adila as well, which in combination with a Phase Armor could be quite good, but that would be a risky play, knowing how rusty our boy Adila is at the moment. Terminators are going to have to go back to base to heal. Maybe another Shrine. Those Shrines were actually quite effective. Then again, no, just get a Predator. Just get a bloody Predator tank. There's no real AV on the field right now. Predator tank would be great. You'd be able to zone the Seer Council. Give it the Macacorn. You can hunt it down and actually do some pretty good damage with the 25% autocannon boost and the 75% bolter damage boost. It's going to be a Falcon for Adila. It makes sense. Tier 3 Falcon with the energy shield is basically the Eldar mainline battle tank. Fire Prism being more of a tank hunter, artillery, weapons platform. Phase shift. Blastmaster brutalizing one of the Guardians again. But he's got to get rid of the Heretics right now. These Bloodletters are going to heal like this. Then again, they probably still don't want to be in melee with Seers. Not the best Blastmaster shot there. Oh dear. He didn't get rid of the Seers. And now there's a Predator, and the Falcon is already quite weak from the Blastmaster shots. Yikes. He needs to stop the worship. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, the Falcon messes up, turns around, shows its ass, and gets blasted by a Predator. Yeah, I mean, taking the Blastmaster shots there wasn't good as well. It ate like 3 Blastmaster shots. Very sloppy engagement there from Adila. I think he's lost this. This roster now for Tenso is looking pretty terrifying. Could even get the Toma Subjugation and start subjugating Seers, which would be hilarious. Not being able to kill the Terminators, not great. He's going for the Phase Shift Eldritch Storm. He actually times it really well and dodged by the Warp ability from the Sorcerer. Yes, boys. They might be rusty, but they know the game. They know the game. Quite impressive, to be honest, that Adila managed to time that Eldritch Phase Shift. And he hits the Retreat Grenade, yes! But it's all in vain. He can't win, there's no way. Right? There's no way. Commendable. Yeah, Bloodletter's proccing the specials there on the Seers. Even if the Seers win this fight, the Predator's just doing way too much damage. They wouldn't be able to cap. They don't even win the fight with the Predator. Macacorn Predator, man. Really good now that it got that little speed boost. 0.5 speed. I mean, 0.5 speed is pretty solid, to be honest, on a tank. It's really good. Great little tank, this. Whizzing around, hurting everything it comes across. Not the best place to teleport to if you're a What Spider squad. Right in front of a Blastmaster and some Eternal War CSM. Yeah, this is gotta be over. It's gotta be over. There's no way. How does he play it out for 2 minutes? What is he doing?
This is not the victory promised us.
So he's sending them, he's split capping. He manages to get the split cap on the Guardian. Sea Council are basically acting as bait, but of course they're only power melee for now. Again, next patch, which might be out at the time of this recording, they will have a heavy melee upgrade, which maybe would be useful against the Chaos Predator. Hello? What is going on over here? Spider's attempting to get on this VP, but yeah, Terminators say nope. Not today, boys. Not today. Yeah. Random Wraithguard appear for some reason. We don't know why, but they're here. I guess enough Spirit Stones were produced, to say the least. Alright. There's nothing. Yeah, he's base locked. Well, there you go. Kind of cool game. Seen some pretty decent players there. A little bit rusty, of course, from both of our boys here, but yeah, I liked it. Man, I've not seen Phase Shift in... Guys, how long has it been since we've seen Phase Shift on the channel? It must be like a solid year. Honestly, it must be a year. Interesting. Well, there you go. That's going to be all from your boy Torpid this time. I am signing out.